And we are back for the first Supa-Liga women's game of the round. So we have Cockburn Wolves versus the Western Devils. And I'll join you shortly with the team list as we have ball with Ferredo out wide. Back to Butler at fixer. Now with Heinzel out flank as Devils are happy to hold in their own half. Ferredo back to Butler now with Tabane. Tabane hitting the feet of Butler, but Ferredo can't get on the end of that one. Devils with their first spell of possession. Play restarting from Baker. Out wide. Now with Waltman. Now with Borman. Out wide to Baker and through ball to Waltman. Waltman showing some nice footwork and laying it off for Priado. And can they finish? In the hands of Caitlin Mohan. Distributing quickly to Tabane. Nice through ball to Ferredo. Ferredo now breaking down the flank. Showing some nice footwork, lays it off for Tabane, but just can't get on the end of one. As now Borman restarts. Waltman. Now Priado. Now with Waltman. Priado. Baker. Back to Priado in the middle. Looking for the ball through and finds Waltman through. Waltman now on the break and lays it off nicely for Baker. And Baker fighting physically with Fredo. And Fredo just losing out on that occasion, but no foul deemed by the referees. Out wide with Heinzel now back in the centre. Now hitting Fredo, but getting almost pocketed by Baker. Baker putting on some nice early pressure as now Waltman does the same and just can't beat past Caitlin Mohan. Throwing long to Fredo. Fredo showing some nice control off the chest there. Dispersing the pass to Waltman and just a bit disappointed in herself there as we saw that on the camera as Waltman decides to restart. Borman, nice ball, but pocketed by Heinzel. He's now Butler's driving. Now with Heinzel, beautiful ball in the middle and good defensive work there from the Devils. Could have been caught out very easily by Tabane. Ball with Borman. Seems like the Devils are setting up right now on a 4-0. Waltman. Now with Priado. Through the ball and Waltman getting dispossessed by Tabane, but does enough to sit out for a corner. Their minor keeper ball. Priado finds Waltman early. Tries to leave it on for Baker and just hit out by Heinzel. Ball with Baker at the side. Baker to Priado. Ball forward and Tabane collects easily. Now with Ferredo. But ball just running out of real estate as Baker looks for another set play. Hits Borman and tries to hit it back to Priado and does successfully. Pressure on from the Wolves. Borman. Restarting back to Priado. Priado trying to find the killer pass and finds Waltman unmarked and does it for the back post. Can she find the back of the net? She can't. Good goal line clearance there from Heinzel. And I'm not sure how that didn't end up in the back of the net. It was pretty much skating on the line. Ferredo. Now with Butler. Now wide with Tabane. Showing some nice footwork and hits the ball down line to Ferredo. Fredo showing some beautiful skill, but can't get past the third as Waltman collects easily. Priado showing some nice footwork. Now with Borman. McCartney checking on for her first minutes for Baker. Ball with McCartney. Now with Priado in the middle. Finds nice ball to target for Waltman. It seems very open to target play this game. Priado showing some nice footwork. Skips past one and gives a nice layoff. And just can't find the back post runner. Referees just adjusting their goals. Play restarts with Mohan. Hines are trying to find the ball through and McCartney just gets a toe on it, giving it to Borman. Priado taking her time. Now with Borman. Borman asking for options as hits Priado and now Waltman's almost through as Heinzel just collects and that's with Burdett who distributes it wide to Tabane. Tabane showing some nice footwork and Now out wide as it goes back to Burdett. And nice with Heinzel. Trying to take on 2 players, but gets dispossessed for it. Now Waltman is on the break as she's driving, and her left foot, and a good save there from Mohan. And Wolves just clearing their lines. Ball reset ours. Prouty goes for a shot, and it hits Borman at target. Just spilling out to McCartney, who resets safely. Prado now with McCartney. McCartney taking a player down the line, but Heinzel defending well. Just like I say that, broken pass by McCartney, and a break for Cockburn Wolves. Just spilling out wide. Ball with Priado, now wide to Waltman. Now with McCartney. Priado, ball down the line and can't find Clayton. First minutes for Georgia Crawley for the Cockburn Wolves as Claudia Heinzel checks out. Ball out wide with Crawley. Back to Tabane. Trying to find the ball through, but Priado's picketed that one, and Clayton's now driving. Back to Priado. Finds Waltman easily, and Waltman lays it off for Clayton, and nice double team there from the Cockburn Wolves to stop that shot. Ball with Crawley as Devils are happy to play on the counter at the half court. West Devils just sorting out their defense as they rotate around, and now the ball with Crawley. Now with Burdett. Now with Crawley. Beautiful ball through, but can't beat past Waltman as Waltman slows the game down. Seems like Devils are making a sub as Baker gets on for the second time of today, and Crawley with nice physicality. Now with Baker. Now with McCartney. Now with Baker, and out wide with Waltman. Waltman happy to play in any position on the court as Clayton is just dusting out the back post, and that's with Baker, and she just can't get that shot off as McCuffey clears, and ball ends up with Crawley in the end, and they're happy to sit back. Crawley out wide to Burdett. Burdett confident moving forward. Now with Tabane. Scoop ball forward to Burdett. Can she get a shot off past Waltman? And she can't as the ball runs out of play. Ball with Missial. Now distributing to McCartney. Now with Baker. Nice 4-0 movement from the Devils, just using it to lure in Cockburn Wolves as they go to a 3-1. Not out on this occasion as Mohan distributes well to McCuffey. Ball through to Tabane. Showing some nice footwork and skips past one, but she'll have to work hard to get past Clayton, and doesn't in this occasion as it goes to a goalkeeper's ball with Musial. Baker looking for a ball through, hits Clayton's feet quite well, and trying to find McCartney, and cut out by Crawley as Clayton puts on the pressure. Devils need to be careful here. Caught out in a counter attack, but winning themselves a corner ball. Set play opportunity as McCuffey's left at the back post, and she goes for the volley, but can't keep that one anywhere near on target. So it is a side ball. Clayton restarting to Waltman. Now with McCartney. Devils going back to that 3-1 as the ball's now with Baker, and she can't beat Crawley, but shows nice footwork to regain it back, and Burdett's just covering well as Baker steals it again, but Burdett beating her on the physicality and the pace as Waltman is now showing some nice footwork, but turns into danger as now McCuffey's on the counter, but Devils are showing some nice efforts getting back. Ball with Burdett, restarts to Crawley. Crawley looking to open up and hits McCuffey. Baker standing her up. Ball hits Burdett, and a nice quick 1-2 can't find Tabane. Musial distributing to Borman. Borman hitting nice ball to the target with Priado. Priado holding the ball up and looking to pivot off herself. Now restarts to Clayton. It's nice ball to Borman. Borman playing nice ball down the line to McCartney, but McCartney wasn't expecting it so early. Burdett hitting Crawley. Now with Burdett, Crawley in the ball forward, and no one home on that occasion. They're coming for the short target, but the ball went long. Lucial distributing short to Priado. Now with McCartney as the Devils set up in that 4-0 again, and just getting caught out on this occasion as it's a side ball to Bain. Now McCuffey. Now wide to Crawley. Down line to Burdett as it hits a ball first time to target and just spilling their way this time. They could have almost been caught out there though. Burdett back to Crawley. Very happy to play these 1-2s. Bain showing some nice movement, dropping into those half spaces. Bain now driving and ball with Crawley down the line, and just didn't have the pace to get onto the end of that one. Ball with Clayton. Now with Priado. Priado scooping it down the line to Clayton, and beautiful ball there, but Burdett's got it covered as she comes out to the ball. Good defensive awareness from Burdett. Priado checking in, and McCartney's left to the back post. Wrong time to do the substitutions, and that was a ball to the back post which was unmarked, and the Devils go ahead as that was got to say a terrible timing to do a substitution as Burdett just left their player for the back post, as we have Kikaras check on for Cockburn Wolves as well for Mohan.
Resetting play here with the Cockburn Wolves. Crawley makes the forward run. Out to Ferrito. Played wide. Well intercepted. Here's an opportunity. Borman takes it on, and that's a beautiful finish there by Nina Borman. They waited for Wolves to make the mistake, and it was a 2v1 opportunity, and Borman executes it with ease. That gives the Western Devils a 2-0 lead. 8 minutes left to play. Takes it down the line. Resets back to Heinzel. Back out down the line, but just not on the same wavelength there as her teammate. We'll restart here with Borman, the goal scorer. Clayton, out to Waltman, back to Clayton. Cut up there by Crawley, and it's played back to her. Brings it inside, takes the shot, but never going to challenge. Becky Muzal in goal. Back out wide. Waiting for the Wolves to engage. Find that space in behind. Clayton, chip ball down the line to Waltman. It's still in play. Referee doesn't call it out. She brings it inside, takes the shot. Well saved. 3v3 called from the bench, but Western Devils just couldn't take that opportunity to make it 3-0 advantage. Clayton. That was a sensational chip ball down the line earlier. Back row here to Waltman. Try to find the top left-hand corner. Wasn't very far away. So we restart play here with Cancerous. Heinzel inside, looks for the 1-2. Couldn't connect there with Burdett. Waltman to Clayton. Out to Baker. Baker plays wide. Waltman did well to track back, but just ran out of space to keep that ball in play. Heinzel inside. Switches play to Ferrado. Back out to Heinzel, goes for the toe poke, but never going to challenge Musil in goal. Baker Back to Waltman. Clayton. We know how good she is at those through balls as she finds her target, waits for Baker. Baker shoots. Amazing save there by Cantress as a reset play here with Clayton. Cuts in size, good footwork. Out to Waltman. Keeps it in play. Goes, looks for the 1-2. Still in possession, and they win themselves a side kick. That shot just goes a-begging as we'll restart play here with Cancerous. Heinzel. Inside to Ferrado. Waltman does well to intercept, and Clayton tried to look back for the 1-2, but just a bit too much on that pass. As we see Coach Amanda Lynch put in the timeout sheet. Try to play it out to Heinzel, but went on the same wavelength, and we have a timeout called. We'll be back with you just after this ad break. Play here with the Western Devils in Clayton. Looks to chip long to Baker, but the pass just goes astray. Out here to McAuliffe. Looks to take on Walton, comes inside. Beautiful switch of play there to Tabane, but well collected there by Western Devils goalkeeper. Out to Waltman. Plays back. Now they make the forward run, and well cleared by the commentary box to make sure it didn't put everything out of place as we restart play here with the Cockburn Wolves. 3 minutes to go, 2-0 down. They'll have to start challenging Musial more. There, a pass goes astray, and we hear pressed by the Western Devils bench. Good footwork done there, but Devils regain possession in Borman, but well tracked there by Tabane. Tabane resets play. Back to Altman. Beautiful first touch. Goes for the chip down the line, but couldn't find Baker as Tabane plays wide. Back to Ferrado. Resets wide. Has time and space, brings it down the line. Plays well, but well intercepted there by Baker and by Waltman, sorry, rather. And now we have a 2v1. Still going. Caceres did well to make sure the ball did not find the back of the net. we look on the replay there, Waltman did well to come inside. Just couldn't find the finish. Baker back out to Waltman. Well intercepted. 2v2 if they can find the pass. Couldn't do so. Reset play. Calls from the Devils bench. Just time and settle, but just a bit sloppy in possession there as we restart play. McAuliffe out wide to Ferrito. Losing possession there. The Cockburn Wolves just haven't been clinical enough in their ball movement. Haven't created enough chances this first half, and the Devils have been clinical as Clayton in the ball tries to take on Ferrito, but doesn't do well, but still has possession. Good footwork. McAuliffe did well to track back. McCartley resets with the Devils. Plays out wide to Baker, but she just couldn't connect with the ball. As Baker checks out for Borman. She's had a good first half. Got herself on the score sheet. Back out wide. Chip ball down the line. Back inside. Plays wide. Goes for the shot. Becky Musial did well to make sure nothing else came of that opportunity. Goes out for a corner kick. 57's left. Well, obviously in stop clock territory. As that flashed across the left-hand side of goal. Wasn't far away at all. Head is cleared. Clayton. Wolves regain possession. Western Devils are stepping up. Frado, good footwork. Wants an option, but none of her Wolves teammates are making themselves available. She eventually finds Burdette, who played out wide, and the pass goes astray. As we see Hawley check back in. Clayton out wide. Wolves are now pressing, only 20 seconds left. They could get a goal before half time. Definitely light this contest up as the shot goes just wide there. Referee says no touch, and it'll be a goal kick as Borman goes long. It reaches her, but now Wolves are on the counter-attack. Brings it inside, and that's an excellent finish by Tabane. Crawley did well to make sure the throw from the keeper didn't result in anything, and Tabane had her time, and she took it down the line, and an excellent finish by her. Gives Wolves halves the deficit to 2-1. And what a second half we have in store for us. We'll be back with you just after this break.
Play restarts for the Devils. Reminder, it's a 2-1 scoreline to the Devils. They went up for 2 and Cockburn Wolves got a late goal in this first half and by Tabane, and it was a beautiful finish. So we'll have to see how the Devils respond. Of course, very comfortable scoreline, but they say in football and indoor that 2-0 is not the scoreline you want because you can sometimes get a bit complacent, and we'll see if that happens for them today. Ball with McCartney on the side as Wolves look to press a little bit as Waltman plays nice 1-2 McCartney, and now with Borman as Wolves are stepping up to that 3-quarter line. Nice ball to Waltman. Now McCartney tries to find a ball through and hits Clayton's head. Probably a bit too much force, but Devils happy to play on the counter as Wolves just kick the ball out for a side ball. Ball with Waltman on the side. Now with Clayton, who has a rocket of a right boot and hits Borman instead and hits Waltman, and then nice layoff for a shot, but wasn't on target, and it was definitely well wide and high. Ball with Burdett, now out wide with Tabane. Tabane played some big minutes for Cockburn Wolves as she finds a through ball to Burdett. Burdett choosing to restart to Crawley. Now out wide with McCuffey, who looks to take on Waltman. Skips past her and goes back, but no one at that back post as Borman collects easily and Burdett just letting the ball run out. Now with Kokares, back to Burdett. Now with Crawley. Tries to find the target at McCuffey. McCuffey does some beautiful footwork to keep hold of it to restart to Burdett. Now with Tabane. Tabane playing beautiful through ball to McCuffey, but just couldn't get at the end on the end of that one as the ball spills out to McCartney, and McCartney showing some beautiful physicality to just see the ball out. Now with Burdett, she spreads out wide to Crawley. Crawley trying to open up on her right boot. Now with Burdett, down line to Tabane. Tabane now with Crawley. Out wide to Burdett, and nice back post ball as McCuffey's got an opportunity for a shot, but instead of going first time, decides to take a touch and gives time for Western Devils to recover. Devils are on thin ice at the moment. Wolves have definitely been the better of the teams so far. Tabane, Crawley with a shot, but wide, but had the venom in it to challenge. Baker checking on for the Devils. Waltman. Now with Priado, happy to play this 4-0 just to set up and lure him in as ball gets Baker, and they've broken that line of defense with that one movement as now Waltman is now on the counter. But couldn't get on the end of that one. It seems like the 4-0 is really opening up Cockburn Wolves. Maybe they're unfamiliar with how to defend it. Although you expect Coach Bettam Zeba to quickly fix it. Clayton out wide to Baker. Now with Clayton. Ball through and finds Waltman beautifully and just can't volley it on target, but was on her preferred foot. So we see Heinz will check in for Cockburn Wolves. Of course, a very underrated young player for the Wolves as she breaks the line defense with the ball over the top and just spills out to Clayton, unfortunately for her, as McCartney's getting pressed and skips past Crawley as Crawley's been beaten twice in crucial parts, but her team does well to cover her. Ball to Waltman. Crawley seeing it out to Burdett, and nice one-touch, two-touch passing as Tabane just almost gets her possession stolen from her. She does. Ball spills back to Clayton from Waltman, who won the ball back beautifully. Now with Clayton. Nice movement from Waltman, doing a nice little screen there. Baker. Now with McCartney. Beautiful screen there from Baker, who found the option open for Waltman. McCartney. Team play so far from the Devils has been a lot better. Regaining possession and really comfortably just holding this ball. Find the target at opportune moments. McCartney. Beautiful shot there from Clayton, but finds into Crawley as now to counter-attack, but Tabane does beautiful footwork to find Burdett, and Burdett just slows down a bit too much as the Western Devils recover very easily, all four behind the ball. Ball with Crawley. Hines are playing nice 1-2. Crawley find the tight well to Burdett and just can't turn and get a shot off, but wins herself a side ball. Ball with Heinzel. Now with Crawley. Crawley Back to Crawley from Heinzel. Heinzel moving out, but kind of occupying a half space as Baker just does a bit of a foul there to not get caught out. Ball with Crawley. Now with Tabane. One touch pass from Heinzel, just can't find the target as it Burdett just recovers defensively. Devils happy to play with the ball as they hit. Baker hits in first time pass I should say, but Priada puts the thumbs up. She says she should have been there as Fredo checks in for Cockburn Wolves. Tabane. Heinzel. Crawley. Tabane with a little flick on, but Musiala comes off her line early, and Fredo did well to get on the end of that one, or try to, as it's a corner kick. Ball with Tabane, and Tabane hits that back post, and McCartney unchallenged there. There's time to bring it down. Priado. Now with Clayton, now back with Priado. Now wide to McCartney, takes a heavy touch and disputes it to Clayton. Now with Priado. Devils very, very happy to slowly pass this ball around, waiting for opportunities to open up, and the Wolves are happy to sit 3/4 at the moment. Now with Baker, who hits a first time ball, and that was at the right positioning, but Crawley covered it well. Tabane using her agility and explosiveness to distribute the play. Heinz were doing extremely well with the footwork, not to get dispossessed there. Fredo playing a ball down the line, and Heinzel trying to flick it back to her, but just can't get on target as Clayton intercepts and now is on the break. Playing with the left foot, but blocked by Crawley. Ball with Clayton as she feeds an early ball to McCartney and just can't get the toe on target. It's a good opportunity there for her though, as Heinzel checks out for McCuffey. Ball with Fredo, slowly driving it up as McCartney puts on the pressure. Ball with Crawley, goes long and can't beat past Baker as Baker defends the target well and is now on the break. Finds a beautiful ball to McCartney as Bucharest just sees it out. Ball disputed to Tabane. Tabane hitting a nice ball to Fredo, who checks the shoulder very well. Tabane getting caught on possession a little bit, but Crawley just doing well enough as McCuffey skips past one and can't get past the other. She disputes to Crawley, but Crawley disputes to Tabane, who wasn't there. But yeah, Western Devils side ball. Waltman back on the court. Now with Priado. Borman. Priado throwing a through ball, and Borman's now on the break. Can she finish for a second? And she hits it to the back post, and Waltman just can't get on the end of that one. It's a good opportunity there from Borman. They could have put the game to bed there, and just couldn't get on the end of it on that occasion. It's a shame. It's a good opportunity by the Devils. Crawley tries to force the ball through the middle, but hits Waltman, and now Waltman's now on the break. Showing some nice footwork, and she'll try and open up the left boot as Priado plays nice 1-2, and Kikari's just covering it. Crawley checking off for Burdett. First minutes off of the half. McCuffey trying to hit Clayton and just can't, as now it's with McCuffey. Now with Fredo. Now in the middle with Tabane. Tries to hit that killer ball and finds the wall of wide instead. Hits Waltman. Disputes wide to Borman. Disputes out wide to Waltman. A bit of a sloppy pass, but Waltman does well to control it. Priado. Finds a nice ball to Clayton, and Clayton skips just past Burdett as Burdett shows nice physicality and gets called for the foul. Set play opportunity for the Devils. It is quite wide. Clayton standing over this, chips it in, and ball spills to Borman, but Borman shot blocked by Ferreiro as it's now a corner kick. 10 minutes left on the clock. Borman hitting Clayton. Shoots, and good save there from Kakaras as it's deemed as a handball. Ball is hit into a teammate's arms, just protecting her own face, and not sure why that was called as a free kick, but be a direct free kick just outside the box. Looks like Waltman's pretty open at the back post. We'll see what Priado decides to do with it. Tries to scoop and not on target. It was open, but just can't get that one on target. Priado. Kakaras hits Tabane. Tabane driving very well, and McCuffey just getting caught in possession. It's now 2-on-1 for the Devils. Can they finish? Goes to the back post for Borman. But McCuffey does extremely well to get back, and Borman tries to get a shot off, but covered well. It's Walman in the head, and she headers it through the legs of Kokaras, and that makes it 3-1. It's 3-1 to the Devils, as I see Zeba just collecting his timeout sheet. Surprised he isn't handing it in at this moment. Fredo, allied to McCuffey, allied to Tabane. Now with Ferreiro. Now with Tabane, who showed a nice one-touch and knowledge to move out there. Gives Ferreiro a nice one-on-one opportunity. She used to exploit, but holds on to it for too long. And she runs out into the most congested part of the court. McCuffey. Tabane. Back to McCuffey. It's nice through ball, but again, Wall of White collects as Cockburn Wolves seem to be forcing the ball forward a little too much. Clayton very happy to hold on to the ball. Now with Priado. Now wide to Waltman. Now with Priado. Clayton. Now Priado. Seems like the Devils are very happy to manage this game. Ball through and just doesn't find Borman, who probably a couple of years ago would have gone on the end of that one. As it's a Cockburn Wolves timeout, we would join you very shortly.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And welcome back to the second half of this enthralling encounter. 3-1 so far to the Western Devils. We'll see what... We're just listening in there to Betim Zeba's team talk to the Wolves, and he just asked them to play with a bit more intensity, move the ball quicker, take more shots, test the keeper. He believes they haven't tested Musial enough. She's had some quite comfortable saves. Clayton presses well. Wolves retain the ball. Ferrito out wide. Ferrito out to McAuliffe. Well pressed by Waltman. Resets play. Clayton. Back to Clayton trying to find Waltman, but just didn't do well and overcommitted with the press. Now Wolves are out here. Good first touch, but that was exceptional tracking back by Borman. She made sure Tabane didn't have the opportunity to take that shot. That was excellent defensive work right there by Borman. Restarting play here by Ferrito. To Burdett out wide. McCartney did well to apply the pressure and win herself back a side kick. Clayton chips down to Waltman. Good first touch. She's been one of the best in the league this season. Waltman. Always a threat as that pivot, and she also has her time at the back as well. There we see her on the ball again and wins herself a side kick. Plays back to Clayton. Try to connect with McCartney there, but just weren't on the same wavelength. Resetting play here. Plays right to Ferrito. Inside to the target. One touch football here. Out wide to Bain and takes the shot. Musial with a great save, and it seems she's injured herself here, or maybe winded herself, just taking her time. As up she gets. As we see Ferrito check out. Corner chip down and plays long. That wasn't far away by Corley. Exceptional save there by Musial. Made sure she kept Wolves' goals just to 1. Good effort there by the Cockburn Wolves on the half volley. Just over the bar. Musial to Clayton. Waltman. Clayton down to Waltman. Flicks down the line to Borman. Caceres not happy with her teammates not making the space, but the ball's fallen here, and first time shot there by McAuliffe, but couldn't find the back of the net. Clayton takes it down the line, gets past one, tries to find Baker. Baker does well, retrieves possession. As the Devils reset play here. Clayton saying you have to move the ball quicker as now Wolves press, but that was good composure there by Priado. Kicked it into McAuliffe of the Wolves and wins themselves back possession. Devils reset with Clayton. Back to Priado. Try to hit that first time ball to McCartney, but just couldn't connect with her. Caceres. Down the line to Burdett, but Baker does well to retrieve possession. Back to Clayton. Back to Baker. Takes it down the line well, but Wolves do well to get back in numbers. That was a good first touch there by Baker. Just unfortunate. Biscommit communication here, and it's going to be a goal. I think it's Ferrado, but we'll just watch the replay back for that one. Referee says it is a goal. Good flick down the line to the back post. Keeper was caught out. Ferrado did well to get across. And they found the finish there. Wolves 3-2, 3.5 minutes remaining. One goal deficit now for the Wolves to try and get back into this game. Definitely plenty of time, with also on the verge of stop clock territory. Beautiful chip down the line, but well intercepted there by Corley. Made sure McCartney didn't get on the end of that. Clayton demanding more of her players, telling them we can't be conceding any more goals. Corley tried to hit a target as Ferrado checks out for Heinzel. I think she's injured herself. As Baker intercepts well. Still in possession. Resets play. Slows it down. Inside to Baker. This is great ball movement here by the Western Devils. But as I say that, commentators curse and they give it straight back to the Wolves. To Heinzel. Tries to find her target. Clayton comes inside. Goes for the shot. Well done there by Corley. She was down momentarily, but gets right back up. Beautiful 1-2 there. Brings it inside. Goes to the back roll. Baker on the end of it. Just couldn't find the back of the net. That wasn't far away. Wolves got back in numbers and Baker just couldn't find the finish. As now Wolves rotate. Again, they couldn't keep possession. Clayton still on the ball. Great footwork. Holding up, great target play. Comes inside, but the shot just comfortably collected by Caceres. She tried to find Corley on the long run, but couldn't find her as Musial collects. Rolls out to a teammate as they flick it down to Clayton. 51 seconds remaining. Called a handball against Penelope Clayton. A bit harsh, but referee Ton said it was. Takes it down the line. Comes across, but just couldn't keep it in play as we have a timeout called here for the Western Devils. We'll see you back for the last 40 seconds of play just after this break. As we restart play here, welcome back after the break as 3-2 to the Western Devils. We just heard from Betim Zebra in the timeout. Just full press, give it our all. And there was a close opportunity, still in possession. Great save by Musial, and that shot goes astray. Betim Zebra calls the full press here. Clayton makes a run down as they go into 2-2. McCartney just couldn't find the touch there and to retain possession. Goes long, but again, the pass just couldn't find the target. 17 seconds remaining. What a finish we have on our hands. So much space in behind. Clayton fixed the ball. Goes down the line to Priado. Does well to hold it up, but gets double teamed. No foul called. Play on Burdett out wide. Still in possession. Clayton does well. Holds up play. 3, 2. 2 seconds remaining. It will have to be a shot from this side kick. Let's see what Hawley can cook up. Goes back post, and that will be the game. Solid result there by the Western Devils as they get over the line 3-2. And we'll see you for the next one.